Happy Saturday. Hey, y'all. Hey, what is going on? Happy Memorial Day weekend. Shout out to all of the comfort crew. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I really, really do. Yesterday was so funny over at JCZ Craft Vlogs and more when we did our Bridgerton review. We was not ready or prepared, but life happens, right? Let me tell y'all. So welcome on in. Shout out to Facebook. Okay. Shout out to Facebook and YouTube. I am streaming from two places. Hey Chanel. Hey girl. Hey. What is going on? Happy Saturday. It's Memorial Day weekend. I know y'all probably getting ready. What y'all putting on the grill? Are y'all cooking? Are y'all cooking it up? Let me know. Let me know. Y'all cooking it up. I'm not doing anything. Let me tell y'all something. 2026. I'm telling you, trying to give me hell, and I tell the devil, get behind me, demon. Okay, it's just been rough, rough, rough. Okay, for coming into 2026, it is always something going on. But you know what? God is good. Okay, because I'm a fighter. I'm gonna keep pushing. Okay, I'm gonna keep pushing. Happy Saturday. Yeah, but I'm gonna cook a little something, Chanel. I said I'm gonna cook a little something, something. I woke up this morning. I said, you know what? I just woke up in good spirits because I said, you know what? I'm so thankful and blessed to see another day. And I don't want to be dampered, but it's kind of hard, trying to work around the house and packing up stuff. Look, I'm packing up everything. Okay. Hey, Big Brenda, girl. I love that live this morning. Brenda, Brenda, Brenda. I love that live this morning. You hear me? Because you were hitting on some points that is so true. And for us smaller channels, these smaller channels, when you have small channels and small YouTube, social media channels and things like that, it's a grind. It's a grind. And I know I don't come or post like I should be, and we don't get enough love, like, all the time, but it's okay. But you got to find a rhythm and you find your tribe, right? And when I say find a tribe, you know what I'm saying? Hey Raheem, hey boo, hey. Good morning. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for stopping through. And so you find a tribe. And when I say a tribe, it's like you build your own community. Each channel should have their own small community. My community, I have my own community over here at Jill's Comfort Zone. And it's small, it's not huge, and it shows a lot. It shows a lot, and it's, yes, I could tell it came from the heart. And it gets very despairing when you support a lot of people and the love is not reciprocated. It does, it hurts a little bit. And you know what, they're just not the tribe for you. That's what I say. And over here, I like to talk about many of things. One thing is inspirational motivation, food, of course, okay, because this is a cooking channel. And I love to play games. I love to, communicate and thrive with people. And we're not saying, because we know, hey, AK, hey, girl, hey, good morning, honey. And it just means that they're not part of you, but it does do something to your spirit, because it's kind of like you support a lot of people. One, we got to understand that. So a lot of people, me, I don't just subscribe just to subscribe. I tell you that, that sub for sub is just isn't for me. And I try to subscribe, to help people, channel, but that's not what it's all about. Because if you're not going to really support them, is no need to just sit there and just subscribe just because, and I know we can't be everywhere. So we're not talking about that type of support, because any support is a blessing. Okay. Any support is a blessing, whether it's, memberships, whether it's, if you get a cash app or a super chat, or whenever you come, I can see it's not going to be a everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? Subscription. But when you see people every day pile up, and I felt you on that, when you see people piling up, supporting people who they don't really like, but they steady over there, but they complain about them and all of that stuff, and you support them, or you always sitting there. The favorite one that I get is like, I be in the clouds, I be in the clouds, I be in the clouds. Like, okay, so drop down. Like, what are you in the clouds for? Like, because when I'm over there supporting you, I'm not in your clouds. Now, if I'm busy, but all the time, good morning, Foot Soldier. Good morning, everybody coming in. Good morning. I've been feeling so differently about my engagement in these spaces. Yes, they're not solid. They only come through when is something going on. Some people only subscribe because, the channel holder that you happen to be over there say, oh, subscribe. That's why I don't do sub for sub. Okay. Listen, if I ain't going to really watch you, what's the sense of me subscribing? Now, I can't come all the time and all content. And we got to realize too, everybody is not here um for everybody is not into cooking, recipes and things like that. Everybody don't play game night. Everybody don't want motivational lives. Everybody don't want the calm, and some people is just here for drama. So a lot of people subscribe for different reasons, and I just want to know, it's okay, you don't have to be every day. But when you see people who, support other people heavy every day, every day, every day, and then you don't see them for like months, like that's not, or a year even, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, damn, you can't show up no time. So that's like playing in my face, right? You show support, but then you got people who do is cloud. They don't always drop down all the time. I'm not talking about those people who, I don't drop down all the time either, especially when I'm busy or I'm at work listening, tuning in, because once you drop down, then everybody starts saying hello. Now you stuck in the chat saying hello when you can't be doing that. You're working. So you can't constantly keep saying, and I'm usually sometimes don't even be in the chat. Brenda, I subscribe to you, but I don't know the people's. I be looking sometime, and it's okay, because sometimes I just be there. I don't know who the hell Brenda be talking about sometime too, or other people I support, but I do be there to support. I don't know what you talking about, who you talking about, and so, half of the time I don't want to know. I ain't trying to get into nobody else drama. Certain topics I don't want to hear about, and Brenda, you know that I will leave. Okay, and I'll check back in. I will check back in when there's something suitable for me to listen to. Okay. I just, I don't want to know about people body parts between their legs and all this other stuff some people talk about, but I still be there to support. And and especially I know I'm a good supporter. Okay. I know me. I can't speak for anybody else. And I stopped a few years ago of like being everywhere, because it's not reciprocated, and it's okay. They just not for you, and you just find your time somewhere else. And lately I just been watching things that I am currently doing and things that I need into my life, which is heavily, physical, trying to work out, doing some crafts, cooking, you know what I'm saying? Inspiration, you know what I'm saying? Listening to the word of God and things like that. Things that I'm currently, that's what I said for myself moving forward. I want to put things into my life that I am looking to spruce up for more of, because there's so much going on in the world today. And sometimes you lose yourself. Drama is good, yes, but every day I don't need that every day in my life. So I kind of backed up from that, because the drama ain't even funny no more. It's just too much. People doxing, people taking people channels, people dragging kids and dead people in. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, how people who they may me feel bad for supporting, and it's okay. We just got to move on. But that live was on point, okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, it's their loss, because I'm a real one. Period. So that's where I was going with it. It's their loss, because I know who I am, and when I support you, I support you. Okay, I really do, and there is no. I'm not looking for anything back, but just every now and then, I ain't gonna lie. I do want to see your face every now and then. No, it don't have to be every day or anything like that. No, I don't expect you to share out all of my lives, okay? Because your community wall should be about your channel. You want to build your channel. So you shouldn't have a community wall full. Well, I'm not going to tell you what you shouldn't have. I don't want a community wall full of other people content. Every now and then, yes, I used to post everybody, share, 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 and it wasn't reciprocated. So I say, you know what? Just cut back on that. First of all, half of the stuff you need to know what's going on. You don't know what people going to say in their lives. I have shared people out. I mean, I think just recently I shared somebody and I was there. I didn't even know who they were talking about, because they didn't say anybody's name in particular. And my homie had to hit me up. It was like, they talk about so and so. I had to take that damn live off my wall, because I'm cool with both content creators. So I don't know everything. I just be listening. I don't know who the hell. I'm not into who beef unless I'm really into areas where I heavily go to, that I know what's going on and who's talking about who. So I'm trying to be careful, and I felt bad. I was like, oh my God, I didn't know that. So I had to go and take the live down, because I was like, really? So, thank God that I have, people in my corner who we are familiar with, each other's, because we met through each other's people, right? And so we support in other people we've met through them. So thank God. But listen, I'd rather have no support than fake support. Period, for soldier. That's what I told Brenda under her video. Like, I don't need fake people. So going there, I had to learn, like, don't share, you don't know. And especially if you're dragging and doing all that stuff. I got church folks, my family, and all that. I'm not gonna share. I'll share it on my members. And when I share, listen, everybody should tread lightly. I don't go to everybody live who people share on a community wall, because no, I don't. I don't do it. But if I listen and it ain't for me, I just keep walking. I don't say nothing else. But it's just the fact that, it's just different things. So I was thankful I got a chance to take that down. And I hope I didn't offend them. What up, Hoodie? Hey, girl. Hey. And congratulations to you. I think you're on day 10 without the vape, or is it more than that? I just posted over there. I forgot that quick. And welcome everybody. Welcome April Showers. Thank you so much. I wish YouTube will notify us when you get a new um member. Like, I wish they would send you like an email. Well, maybe they do. I need to check my email, and so that I'll know who came. Right, every day is too much now for me. I used to watch it every day, not all day, but every day. But um shout out to April Showers. Thank you for joining my memberships. I appreciate it. I appreciate my members. I really, really do. Y'all been hanging in there for me. It's been a rough 2026. Okay. It's been rough, a rocky start, but I'm still pushing through. You know what I'm saying? And I usually be on point on doing things on memberships, and I got to get back to it. Y'all know I got to move by the end of July. So I've been packing and doing a lot of stuff. So it stops me from, being more active. So y'all who have been hanging in there with my membership, thank you so much for supporting the channel because I appreciate all my members. Don't forget, we got a Canva for the bar and the Allen. We got a Canva, and I only go live on the bar tier and the Allen tier. Those are where I do most of my lives. Now, if I need something for everybody on members, then I'll do it live for all the tiers, but mainly those are the two tiers that I go live on. Because you get free memberships and all of that for the lower tier, and I put a lot of work into what I'm trying to share to the people. So I just and some people give free memberships. So I want to give, and I appreciate the free memberships. Don't get me wrong. No, I am thankful and blessed. But the people who pay in and have been with me for the whole 2 years, almost 2 years, going on 2 years in June on membership, they deserve, they pour into me, and I want to give back to them. So when I put my stuff together and put things together and putting out money and doing all those things, I want to make sure that all of my people who is pouring into me is getting something worth their while. So that is the only reason. So that's that. But yeah, Brenda, you hit some important parts. Drama every day, no. But yeah, it's just the point. I don't share a lot of people because I don't want everybody to know where I'm at. Oh goodness, I feel you. Some people are like that. If y'all could thumbs up the video for me, I appreciate it. Hey, what's up, DD Genetics? Good morning, hun. Hey, girl. Hey, welcome to the live and everything. So it's just so important that your support is reciprocated, and then especially you spending all your time in other people's lives, or every time they go live, you don't even get that same support. And it can get really, really, real discouraging, but I do have lives or people I go to where, I just enjoy their commentary. So I'm just there. And not that I don't enjoy everybody commentary. And I know, again, I say this all the time, everything is not for everybody. But people be piled up in rooms day in and day night. Yeah, why I know? Because I see, yeah, I'm in the cloud and I'm watching, and they can't even give you 20 minutes or an hour of their time when you do come live, but they be in live for 7 to 10 hours. You know what I'm saying? And you support them heavy, but they can't give you that same support. So that is kind of discouraging. It's kind of like, okay, so you just to sub. I want real, genuine support. And I know I got to this point. We on the road to 10K. And I know I got 4,000 and something subscribers. I don't see half of nobody. You can see that on my videos. You can see that. And I know a lot of that came from me taking 2 years a break off of YouTube and not producing content and stuff. So I do understand that. I need to walk today with you, Jill. Been eating homemade donuts. Lord have mercy. Put the donuts down, girl. Well, at least they homemade. Okay. I ain't walking today. It's raining outside. It's kind of chilly. It's chilly outside. So no walking for me today. I will be getting up tomorrow, going out for a walk though, rain or not. I'll be out there, hood. I do not share because I don't need to be followed around too. And I get it, and so everything ain't for shareable content. If one thing I'm not gonna do, you dragging kids and dragging people and all that. I really don't want that, on my channel. I watch it, but I don't want that type of stuff again because that's not what I'm about. I watch it, but I don't want to be sharing. Now, some things you don't know what people are going to say. The show could start off clean as a whistle, talking about TV shows or whatever. And, hey, I share it, but then, then it could go left at any time. And I'm not knocking it because that's who the people are. I enjoy that, but I know I don't want that on my channel because that's not what I'm here for. You know what I mean? So it's all good though. But all of these people, my dude, will critique me. Listen, I was going to ask you, was it raining? Yeah, it's raining, Chanel. It's cold too. They are on the wall. Yeah, see, and I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? My mom, she don't know how to get around there. So if she's on my page and happen to click something because it's on my page, and next thing you know, she find I want her clutching her pearls, like, oh my God, what are you into? Who is this? You know what I'm saying? Or my pastor or first lady come and look on the page and just happen to just click and clicking around, and then they got boom. No, okay. They don't, just because I'm entertained in it, don't mean that they want to watch that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my pleasure. That's not for my viewers. My viewers come here for food, positivity, and that's what I'm gonna give them. But I felt Brenda so much, and it's frustrating supporting a lot of people, and they don't give that support back. And all I've been doing is, look, I'm gonna support you how you support me. If I rarely see you, I'm gonna stop checking you. You know what I'm saying? I support those who hardly support me. You know what I'm saying? And they came and support me because they knew that I'm a hey, room shaker, hey girl, hey, good morning, boo. Now I ain't trying to put you on the floor, but room shaker, for example, right? Room shaker, for example, and I'm just giving it to be honestly about what I'm to mean by supporting, right? Room shaker recognize when somebody is consistently checking for them, right? Checking for her. And she constantly see you in her lives. She gonna come and reciprocate it, even if she's there for 10, 15 minutes or whatever. If she there for the long haul, because room shaker, she'll be on your panel and somebody else panel too. She be in your chat and 1,000 other chats, and we all do it. We all be listening to different lives at the same time. I know I'm guilty of it, but one thing I'm saying is whether or not I see it, and so that's what I mean by people will see you in their live every day and they will not come check for you. Okay? They'll see you there every day supporting them, and they will not come check for you. They won't share you out. They won't do nothing. That's wasteless time you spend checking for somebody who ain't checking for you. And then they the main ones be hollering about nobody support them or they don't get support. And I'm like, well, what about I don't, me. I'm not coming on here whining about who support me and who don't support me. I don't give a damn. But I do speak on it. I do notice it. I'm not going to say I don't care because that'll be a lie. You know what I'm saying? So, but when you see somebody constantly, and especially us smaller channels, we don't really get as much views and things like that. You know what I mean? So why won't you reciprocate? But you'll be in everybody. But you know why? Because we not getting the attention. We don't have 300 in the chat. We don't have 500 in the chat. We not what's popping. The crowd is not over there. So they're not going to come support you because the crowd ain't there. So how do you think that make you feel? Some of them are just, I just think it's really, really selfish. And especially you worrying about these bigger content creators who ain't really supporting you. They may share you out, but what about the small content creators who's constantly adding to your viewship every day? We not important. So that is discouraging. And I've got to say, Room Shaker don't roll like that. Yeah, she be everywhere, but I'm just saying she's not doing that. And I'm about the smaller content creators. You know what I'm saying? I'm about the smaller content creators. So I yes, you do. And that's what I mean by that. So you got these people, they only focusing on the content creators. What about regular subscribers? You know what I'm saying? What about that? Or content creators who are trying to come up and give you a click and a view every day, and you'll only see them probably 2 months. Oh, because they got a membership. That's all you worth. I'ma just purchase your membership, but I'm not gonna support your content. I've seen I do the same content, cooking or game night or something, or poetry, right? When I do my poetry, they'll speak bad and be, oh, I'm not really into that. But let that big content creator have a poetry contest. They talking about it. They all shouting it out. They all in the chat the whole time. So hold on. I thought you didn't like poetry. So what that says to me is you don't fuck with me. You don't like me. So keep that bullshit, keep your membership, keep whatever it is you supporting, because I don't need that type of, that means you supporting me fakely. So that's what I don't like. People playing in your face. You know what I'm saying? Let you be having somebody else have a game night. They are bigger content creator with larger numbers and more popular. They're all into it. They're watching. They're giving content on it. Let you do it. Oh, I don't know. I saw that, but I'm not into, I'm not into this, and oh, I'm not into that. But aren't you supporting somebody else? But you were just over there watching that. Okay, I got you. Check. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, fuck that. And I'm not going to do that. If I support you, I support you. I don't do that type of support. Oh, because you get a membership, I'm going to get a membership on your channel. Oh, I don't purchase a membership just to say, here, I got a membership and that's my way of supporting you. I don't do that. And I don't want that type of support. That's not really supporting me. I appreciate the membership. I do. But that's not what it's all about. So you pick and choose who you support. You just want where you could get the numbers. And I'm sorry, you probably can't get, but I got subscribers who are loyal over here. I got some subscribers who's over here who are loyal. So when they come to your channel, most of them are loyal to you too. So that is meaning something. Whether it's one or two people who start following you from my channel, that's more, they loyal and they're gonna come and they're going to watch. Whether it's one or two. That's one or two more than you had yesterday. That's actually watching your content. So there's just different. We subscribers go through the same thing, unfortunately. That's what I'm saying. Or the subscribers. So it's just sickening how people roll and do certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not doing drama. Exactly, Chanel. And that's how people treat you. They feel like, oh, well, I'm glad you like cooking. I cook. I love it and everything like that. But come on, that hurt people's feelings. So I fell back from a lot, and I'm not going to do it soon. I'm just going to drop it, period. I'm not going to hold a membership or something like that just because you hold a membership. I'm not going to come through just because you come through all the time. I know support is support. Look, Linda B. I got some game channels that's on here. Am I into games? No. Some of them are intriguing because I haven't played video games in a long time. And so I'm talking about the video games. I like playing games and stuff like that, but sometimes, it's kind of hard, which means we're about to have a game night tonight too, y'all. But I like to play sometimes, and especially if I'm relaxed and stuff, and I'm able to sit there and really focus and play the game. I'm down with it, and I prepare myself to do so. But that hurts people's feelings. that you do that. And then when you expect people to continue to support you that way. Nah, your support is fake and it's half. So Brenda, thank you so much for you got me on the tangent and that ain't even what I came on here to talk about. But thank you for that, Brenda, because that was needed to be said because that is sad. And yeah, you shouldn't be supporting folks like that. And then talking about, oh, well, I'm not into it and all of this other stuff. So what make you subscribe? I don't know. And yes, your subscription count too. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those talking about some. I don't need this. I don't need that. Yes, you're subscribed. Your subscription count too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not talking like that. I'm just speaking of support. You know what I'm saying? And I am thankful for those who support. You may not watch all the time and you just subscribed. Okay, fine. Well, thank you, but I just don't do that. I don't subscribe just to subscribe and just don't come back. I might not come every day because I don't come live every day. I don't drop content every day except for the challenge that I just started this year. You have to look at it differently. They are not the people you should want support. Exactly, foot soldier. That's why I said, so now I'm just moving differently, period. Brenda, I watched your playback. You evolve and see the truth. Choose you and move accordingly. That's what I'm saying. That playback, that was everything. When I woke up to that this morning, Brenda was speaking a word because it's Saya in at a point of time. You got to start treating people how you treat them. I'm just tired of fucking being going someplace every day and you never see somebody. You don't see these people, but they still crying about support and all of this bullshit, but they don't be supporting their own supporters. Make that make sense. Make it make sense, y'all. Could y'all tell me how are you complaining about people who aren't supporting you, but the people in your face supporting you, you ain't even supporting them? Come on. Come on. Okay? That shit don't make no sense. What up, Ebony, with the IE? Hey, girl, hey. You know what I mean? So it hurts when you see that, but let you be giving out some money. Let you be giving out some money, baby. People, they'll be there for a while. Let you be doing something to give out or whatever. I guess people want to be seen. That's what it is. People just want to be seen. So they going where the crowd is so they can see. You could they see you in the chat. But I'm just saying, I don't support like that. When I support you and I say I support you, you know that. Everybody I support knows I support them because they see me. Right? I may not be there every day, but you see me. So it's just crazy. Foot soldier, I see you're still supporting Tracy. That's a blessing. Yeah, so it's crazy. So Room Shaker, I applaud you for that. And there's quite a few other people who really, really do support, smaller channels. Whether you got 5 people in the chat or 3 people in the chat. I don't care. I'm happy for my 3 people. But just, the ones who only want to be there for where the crowd is. But I ain't a game person. That's where I was saying. I'm not a gamer channel. I don't watch games. But people who rock with me, you know what I'm saying, and who I see, I'm going to watch it. I'll be there for a little bit, or I'll be there and just leave you on and let it play. What up, Linda B, girl? See, for example, I was just about to, when I spoke about games, Linda B supports me, right? Do I color? No. Do I do that? No. Do I play games? No. But she always support me, period. And I go through and I support it. I might not like it. And am I going to just say, oh, I ain't into, whatever. But I do show the support back. And even if I ain't, I'll let you know. Listen, I'll be up top listening. But some of that coloring is relaxing. It's relaxing to me. It really is. But she playing games now too. But I'll be up there and I will put when I told you yesterday, Linda B, she had some game on and they was talking like Charlie Brown. I didn't really realize and look at the screen because I like playing The Sims. And when I play The Sims, I put it on child, I turn the sound off and or very low. So I don't want to hear that. Sound like that Charlie Brown. I was like, are they speaking English? And she said, no, this the Sims. They don't speak like that. I told Linda B, well, girl, I gotta turn this down, but I'll be up in the clouds. But I was cooking anyway. But I'm still there. You know what I'm saying? Showing support because that is what support look like. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Everything ain't for everybody. But you know what? I'm just saying, people who really show up for you, you should show back up. And those I'm going to do the same. Me also for Soldier, I'm really be. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. What's up, Miss Rose? Hey, girl. Hey. I just wanted to show you some love today. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you for dropping in, showing me some love. They want y'all to be blind followers, go along to get along. Exactly. Blind followers. Like you can't see, you spend like you don't respect my support. So why should I keep giving it? You know what I mean? That shit is crazy. I just don't understand that. And it's a difference if you're not on here all the time. You on here 24/7. So you telling me 1 week or 2 weeks out the month when I do come live or something, you can't pop in and say hey and engage with the content or just say hey and be there, get listening and all of that. You can't support me like that. Poetry competition once a year. I'm talking about your real supporters. If I know your poetry competition is a highlight of your moment, which by the way, we going on our fourth one, you can't come through and shine and share your loyal supporter out and say, even though you don't like poetry, you can't show your supporter some love during that one event, which that's a highlight of their channel. That's genuine support. So come on with that bullshit. Don't feed me out of I'm not into it. That's one time a year, yo. One time a year. So I listen, I take heed, and it's a check for me. You know how many people I ain't into challenges or people who I don't even see it for. You know what I'm saying? If it's interesting to me, I'll go watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because damn, it's something of interest and it's going on. Am I in the chat? No. Am I subscribed? No. But I'm listening and I'm watching because it's entertainment. See, I'm not no hater. I don't hate like that just because I don't rock with you or whatever. Am I donating? No. But it's something of my interest, and I would not be talking bad about their event either. Because it is what it is. If it's something interesting, that's just me, my personality. That's how I roll. And I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? No, Sims babble for Jim. She's still there. Yes, I still sat there. You know what I'm saying? As long as I can. Yes, but I'm just saying it is that's what real support is for me. That's what support looks like. But I'm not with that shit. And I said, let me cut back. That's why I've been stepping back. You know? Anywho, I ain't gonna rant no more about that. But I'm just saying that's real support. You know what I'm saying? But they expect you to be in every live though. Let you go ghost for a few weeks or a few days even. It's noticed. That means I'm supporting you, right? And it's crazy, but they want you to be at every live. And the people who whine the most about somebody not supporting them is the main ones who don't really be supporting the ones who really rock with them. So fuck it. I'm tired of doing that. I ain't doing that no more. I'm not. I got to get where I'm going. Okay. Jill, you always been good to me, and I appreciate and respect you. And same here, Rose. When I catch you, see, when you don't go live often, those notifications don't come out all the time, but I still come through on a replay. You know what I mean? I hope you are doing well, though. Miss Rose. But it's for real. That shit is crazy, and it got to stop. You got to stop supporting people like that. And even if you lose a membership, it's okay. All right? It's okay. But don't take it. Show people because your support means something to. I know if I fucking support you hard body like that and you showing me nothing but slacking, and I'm talking about this is for a few years now. Fuck that. I'm going to start stepping back because even when your shit is boring, dead, or whatever, I'm going to be there. I'm going to show up. I'm going to pop in. And then if it's something that I don't want to listen to, I do that to anybody because certain things I'm not sitting. I'm not sitting listening to doxing. I'm not sitting there listening to you talking nasty. I'm not sitting there threatening and all that or talking about handicap people or you doing so. I'm not going to force myself to listen to anything that my heart is not content to. Okay. So I'm not going to sit there. Now, I ain't going to lie, but I'll come back tomorrow or I'll come back later on and see if you changed the topic. And if you did, then I'll come back and listen. So that's just me. And I think everybody should do the same. Protect your peace, right? Just protect your peace. But hey, good morning. Just read my book. Hey, girl. Hey, I hope you're feeling better this morning. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said I'm about to get real. Brenda was talking real shit because that's not what it's like. People are crazy. That's why I say even once in a blue, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you but it's some people. It's kind of like, are you ashamed to support me or something? You know, because I don't rock with the rest of the people, the bigger content creators who you fucking chasing. Is that it? So you don't want to be seen because I'm not the part of the party, the get along gang. I ain't liking and I ain't with the crowd, the big crowds and the go along to get along and all that. Shout out to Demetra, girl. Miss you, girl. It's stupid. It just become crazy. And then you got people, if they can't control you, then you'll stop seeing them too. You'll stop seeing them people too because they can't control you. So, then they stop coming. People think that you don't have a life outside of YouTube. Right. But fuck that. If I'm showing up every day, dropping down, don't be telling me you always in the motherfucking clouds. Every live I go, and I don't go live that often. Don't tell me that. Because I'm already looking at you. I didn't ask you, was you in the clouds? That be people guilty conscious who want to constantly tell you they're in the clouds. Oh, I'm in the clouds. Sometime I'll be wanting to say, what was I saying? But I just be like, yeah, okay, whatever. Whatever, girl. Whatever, boy. Yeah, you in the clouds. If you gotta constantly tell somebody that, that's why I said some of these people, you full of shit. But you want somebody to be shown in your fucking live feed, in your chats. You want to see them in your chats, right? How about if I tell you I was in the motherfucking clouds every time I see you? That be they guilty conscience. No, I'm in the clouds some of the time, yes. Especially, if I'm busy. Okay? But not every single time I show up. Okay? I show up. I'm not typing throughout the whole live because one is probably ain't nothing I want to say about it. Two, I'm probably busy, especially in the daytime. You know what I'm saying? I'll type a few or whatever, drop down every now and then and say something, but I'm working. Okay? I'm working. But I'm here, I'm listening, or I hear something funny, I drop down to say something, or if I even hear you lying, talking bullshit, which I'm gonna stop doing. That. Dropping, talking. Let them keep lying. What the fuck? I don't know. I just don't like people lying or being fucking hypocritical. You're a hypocrite. saying what other people ain't doing and you ain't doing the same shit. You talking about they don't support you, bitch. You don't support me. Not bees. Sorry. I ain't calling nobody bees. I'm just saying. I'm using that as a figuratively word. Nobody is bitches over here, okay? Now, unless you want to call me some bitches, I'm going to call you one back, okay? I'm going to keep it real. I don't call people that. But if you think I'm one and you call me out my name, I'm going to call you out yours. Okay? Just read my book. I'm missing the Bridgerton gatherings. I'm going to try to catch up on the show this weekend. Yeah, you got to catch up, baby. You got to catch up, Linda B. It's getting so juicy. Juicy. But yeah, shit, fuck that. I'm tired of supporting people and then you sitting there. That should be eating me up. Like, really? How you whining about people who don't support you, but you don't support the people who be here every day or every other day? You gotta be fucking kidding me. So yeah, I feel you, Brenda. Yeah. So I'm gonna start doing the same thing. If I really see you, you gonna really see me. And no, I ain't in your motherfucking clouds either. Okay. If you and I'm not going to do support for support though, because after that, if I don't see you in anymore, after that, after a few times, and then I'm gonna just stop watching. Period. Period. And I don't be going back. If I stop watching and lose interest, I just lose interest. Okay. And for the ones who see, they miss you when you stop supporting them. They miss you when you stop supporting them. When they don't see you no more, that's when they start popping in. Hey. No, when I was trying to give you support, I ain't coming back. No, I don't want to. No, you should have supported while I was doing the same thing. Don't support because now you see I ain't coming around and I ain't feeling your ass. Okay. Shit, bunk that. So I just feel like it's just crazy. Threw me off too. The other week I said, Rahoo. Yeah, that's just read my book. Sorry, this stream don't be showing you everything. The episodes are so good. It is. It will be easy for you to catch up, y'all, since it's really interesting. Thank you, Didi. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. In a whole, no new people moved that day. Okay? Shit, listen. They want you to be front and center. Yeah, they want you to be front and center, but then your ass, they ain't never here. You see them every fucking 6 months. I don't treat people like that. If I constantly see you in my lives, you damn sure know. Or on my videos, under my videos, if I constantly see somebody under my videos, I ain't talking about the ones I was supporting heavily who then disappeared. And then when I stop coming around, then you come popping back in. I'm talking about the ones who I constantly see under my videos. I'm going to come back and show your channel some love. And that's who the hell I'm fucking. And I hope you watch the whole videos because I watch all videos, all lives, even though it be on 1.5 or 2.0, whatever. I'm still watching, I'm listening, and I'll comment, and that's it. You really know who really supports you on the replay. Yes, absolutely, Miss Rose. Because they took time to view your video after the live. Yeah, and it's just crazy. Brenda was in here, you know what I'm saying? But these people be fucking fake as hell. And I'm sick of it too. So I was feeling Brenda when she said that. Okay. I was feeling her because people are fake. So I'm out of it. I just can't do it no more. I'm tired of the fake shit. I'm tired of you being everybody else live fucking every day, all day. And then you can't even show me love when I come live once in the blue. You know what I'm saying? Or when I post videos, you rarely watching that. So what the fuck? The hell? I ain't nobody fool, okay? I ain't nobody fool. What up, Big Lang Talent? Hey, boo. Hey, thank you so much, Talent, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I really, really do. I appreciate the love, babe. What's up, Big Lane? Big Lane, I need a song for the channel. Can you write me a song for the channel and tell me how much it costs? I trust you. I need me an intro. Big Lane, I need me an intro and I will pay for it. Because I trust you, you ain't going to strike my channel. Good morning, Dr. Soapy, member and moderator. Hey, boo, hey. That's what I said. So these people be full of shit, okay? So, Brenda, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Fuck them fake people. If they ain't fake, I'm glad. Cut them off, unsubscribe. I know I've been unsubscribing too. Child, if you ain't for me, then I don't need to be for you. I've been unsubscribing from a few, and it's many more I need to start. But I peep you. I've been peeping it, and I'm just sick of it. You want people to support you, but you barely come to people's channel. Like, nah, I'm not going to keep coming to lives and sitting there showing up and doing all of that, and I barely see you. Hell no. Because people think that. They say, oh, you know, and I'm not talking about subscribers, okay? I'm talking about content creators. They know what it is. They know you need views. They know how this game works. They know you need watch hours. They know these things, right? So why you ain't showing up? I'm not going to keep coming to your channel and watching your videos and then I rarely see you. But they'll buy a membership. That is a form of support. Yes, that is a form of support. So don't get me wrong. But if you see my black ass in your chats, honey, why you can't come to me? Oh, I'm not worth your time. Gotcha. But if I see you everywhere else all day, every day, and I'm talking about you be on here day in, day out, Monday through Sunday. Monday through Sunday, day in, day out. Hell no. So fuck that. Take your power back. Okay? I'm going to tell y'all that. Take your power back. You know what I'm saying? If they can't give you the same support you're giving them, fuck it. So that's why I stopped. I'm not going to be doing all this just because you purchase a membership. See, people do that too because they know you're a good supporter. They purchase a membership and they think that holds you. What's up, that green vegan? Hey, girl, hey. Some people do that too. They purchase a membership. I'm talking about content creators. They purchase a membership and so that makes you feel like you obligated to support them because they purchase your membership. So I'm a purchase a membership that shows that I'm supporting. And so, but therefore, you ain't got to never show up on none of my videos or none of my wall posts or none of my shorts or none of my lives. And that's all you see is that, right? I'm talking about content creators who's on here making content every fucking day. That's bullshit. I ain't gonna work more than you working. How about that? If you ain't taking the time out to check out my content, I'ma slow my roll and back the fuck up. Period. Okay? That's all I'm saying. So you gotta give what it is. Hey, everybody walking up in the building, room shake. I'm starting to use your saying on the board. On the board, right? I can't wait till she start bringing out those things saying on the board and what's her other one? They running amok. They running amok. That's why I left Minnie. Did you, Dr. Sophie? Because you still be out there, baby. You still be out there. I said, look at Dr. Sophie. You talk about, I'm leaving. And then I'll go watch a replay of somebody. I'm like, look at Dr. Sophie. Or I'll go be nosy somewhere just to be nosy, to follow the trail when I'm being nosy and want to see some mess when I'm in my messy moments, just wanting to listen to a little bit of drama. I'll be like, look at Dr. Soapy. Dr. Soapy, stop saying you're leaving. You know you ain't going nowhere, boo. You addicted to this thing just like the rest of us. I agree with her as well. Yeah, so all that fake people just buy. They care about themselves. That's all, Dr. Soapy. That's all they care about. That's why I said, stop letting these people play in your damn face. Stop letting these content creators play in your face. But like I said, fuck that. If I could get, my poetry competition is once a year. If I fucking support your ass and I'm always over there and I don't see you, or you want to brush my shit off and talk about, I ain't asked you for no money. You ain't got to donate. But can I get a share? Can I get a announcement? Something. If I heavily support your ass and you brushing it off, it's once a year. Okay, you don't like poetry. Okay, but you could at least come and show me some love. That be bullshit. Fuck that. I would never do that to somebody who support me all the time. Get the hell out of here. That means you only care about numbers and people and to be seen. That's what that means. So you don't really care about my support. So why should I keep giving it? Mm-mm. Jill, what do you think about people who are growing their channels? What about them? What you mean? That's a what? That's a what about them? You gotta give me a topic. What about the people who's growing their channels? Could you say, give me a little bit of what you mean? What do I think about them? Because I support everybody. If you grow on the channel, you already know that. If you rock with Jill, you know I support you. So, but until I see you ain't supporting me, I'm not gonna come over there all the time. What up? You gotta chill. Hey boo. Hey. Hey girl. Hey. Congratulations to all of the graduates, okay? You got to chill. Have two graduating this year. Shout out to you, mother, okay? Doing a daggone thing. So shout out to all of the babies and the adults graduating from high school, middle school, kindergarten, college, graduate school, whatever. Congratulations to all of y'all stepping it up and moving on to the next stages of your life. So shout out to all of y'all and all of the warriors, the backbone, to everybody supporting these hardworking people in school. School ain't easy, baby. I'm telling you, and especially not in 2026. In these years, school is hard, baby. It is hard. So thank y'all. If y'all got back in y'all little your ones, your younger ones, your adult ones, shout out to your support system, okay? And if you don't have one, you do have one. That's that man up above. So shout out to you for thriving if you don't have a support system. Shout double, triple shout out to you if you don't have a support system and you doing a damn thing. Big ups to you, okay? I want to pay someone to help me with the intro and the outro song video. Chef on his wine. Chef on his wine, my bro. He does intros as well. He does intros um as well. So yeah. But I do need an outro song. A song. So I hope Big Lane to give me a dope song and hit me up. Give me a dope song. I want my intro to be boom, 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 boom. I mean, I want a song for my lives, for to play on my intro for my lives. Me too. I've been looking for that too, Roseby, but I want somebody I could trust who will do an intro, you know what I'm saying? A song for me in the intro who won't come back and strike my butt. I get memberships because you do support me. Well, I appreciate it, and I do, and I try to be everywhere. But when you know what I mean? Sometimes you can't be everywhere, and I get that. I'm not asking nobody to be here every time I hit. Oh, excuse me. I'm getting hoarse. Let me take a sip, y'all. I ain't asking people to be here every time I hit this live button now. Rose, get the G Lee he makes. Who's that? Who's that room shaker? Who's that? Oh, I do have goals. I think you're wrong. Wait, what? Please, could you let me drop the link? Could you come and tell me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm behind in the chat. I'm behind in the chat. Wrong about what? Come tell me, baby. Come tell me. Come tell me what I'm wrong about. I listen, we all got our own opinion. I could be wrong, but I ain't wrong for me. But I could be wrong to you, boo. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Good morning, Kimberly Black. Good morning, moderator and member. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Thank you for sharing the video, Dr. Soapy. I appreciate you. Tell me who that person is, Room Shaker. I'm fitting to throw a fit. You didn't speak to me. I just did. I'm behind in the chat. Thank you, Dr. Soapy. Thank you, Dr. Soapy, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Tell it. Support those who support you. I'm not giving no more. Oh, damn. I get it. I get it. You know, what am I wrong about? You got to tell me what I'm wrong about, love. Please do. Please tell me what I'm wrong about because I would like to know that. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I got a visitor. I got a visitor. I got a visitor. Oh. Hey, girl. Hey, is that you?
Yeah, well.
Okay, I hear you. Let me put this down. Now, what I'm wrong about is you pulling my leg. You pulling my leg.
Jill, I got a straight. I look toe up. I just woke up. Okay, so
No.
this is the thing, Jill, and you know what? I
Mhm.
love you, and all this comes from love. It
Mhm.
all comes from love. But you
Yes.
know, I'm on the way, and I've always like there's certain people from the very beginning who encourage me. You are one of those people, Jill. You encourage me to do good, to be good, to take a to take a chance. And because of that, that is why I feel like when I look at you look at the people who got you where you are, the people who believed in you, and that is who that is who you are. It's a handful of people, and you're one of those people.
Mhm.
So I know when I was going through some stuff, I wasn't working, whatever, but when I got my stuff together, it's like, okay, I'm going to support you, Jill, because I believe in you and I come when I can. But it's like I ain't even gonna hold you. It's like every time I come over here, it's like you on this topic, and maybe I'm just catching you at a tender time, but it's like, dang, who you talking about? Because
Now, look, whoa, wait. I gotta stop you for a minute.
yes, ma'am.
One, I don't always just talk about this, and I started off talking because you came in late. I was
Yes.
coming on to talk about something else, but Brenda had a live, Brenda Clark, and it was
Hmm.
talking about this topic, and she happened to drop in my chat in this morning, and this is I was agreeing with her, and we're talking about the topic. So I don't always talk about this all the time. That means you don't come all the time, right?
Right. You're
So
right.
you miss that. So that's not my only topic. And I feel like now people go through stages, right?
Hmm.
And I because I want to comment because so I'm gonna let you finish, but I want to you commented on several things.
Okay.
One, we all know if it don't fit, don't force it.
I want to
If
comment.
it uh-oh.
Go
If
ahead.
it fits, then if it fits, then I can't control that, right? And so one, I'm not talking about is a lot of people who does this. So it's not one particular person. Some people might be going through some things. I go through things. But and it's not particular shots at you. I'm speaking out in general. Period, because people do that. But even so, now that I got why you asked, what about the people growing their channel? If you listen to what I said, I'm not saying you have to be here every day. I don't come live that often. You be live every day. You make content every day. I do not. So if you but I try and I be there, I come in and come in. But then when you start seeing people not reciprocating to even come through once in a while, because I don't come live like that. I am not live every day. I barely live every week. I'm being honest. And I don't drop videos every day. So for me, looking like what my support looked like to what I give to other people, I think that is fair. I'm not asking people to come through every day because at least you could watch a replay, even if you missed the live or even if you missed the video I post. So for me, I think that is fair. If every time you click a live and I'm in majority of them, or every time you drop a video, I'm in majority of that, whether you are grinding to get monetized or not, that still is not cool. You don't agree with that?
No, I don't, Jill, because I feel like I think that that's the thing. And I've
Go
had
ahead.
the situation where a lot of people have unsubscribed from my channel because they've said that, they've like, oh, well, you don't come in my live. It's like you're monetized. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to grow. I still have to try to get 1,500 hours. So of course, when you're going live every day, that's the best way to get your hours in. I grind my little funky butt, and I want to share with people if they
Mm-hmm.
are trying to grow their channel. I did 54 podcasts. 54. It took so much time to do these stupid ass podcasts. Excuse me, I didn't mean to cuss. But to do
No,
these
you're good.
podcasts, when I looked at the analytics, I got literally 19 hours. 54 podcasts. I had been grinding for months. I did a live and got 54 hours from one live. So it's like, okay, I see I had to turn myself, I had to turn things around. So yeah, I started going live every day. And I know that my material is not going to be everybody's material. I don't take it personal. If no one ever comes to my, if I don't see people, I don't take it personal because it's 8 billion people in the world. And it's like, so what I do is I just try to make really good content, and that's all I focus on. And I told people the reason why I came to YouTube is not because I'm trying to make money. I have a job and it pays me very, very well. I come here because I really want to help people, and if it's that I want to help one person or 1,000 people, I stand by my why. But you're not alone, Jill, and I'm not attacking you, but I'm
Oh,
just
I
here
don't
to.
feel attacked.
Oh yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah. I'm just saying, like, I want people to know I'm not attacking Jill. I love Jill, but it's just not you. I guess it's like it was like across the board. Like you go to someone and they be like, "Oh, I ain't seen you in hella long," and it's like, "What?"
But did I do that to you?
Never. Well, Jill, we want to keep it a bean. I remember when I was starting off and you told me, you said, "Oh my," because I guess I was on your notifications, and that was a thing that I talked to someone about, because you
Mm-hmm.
was like, "You going live too much. I can't keep up with it," and it was
But
like,
I wasn't saying it. I didn't say it in a bad way though. That's not you. I
but I
typed
took
it,
it that
but
way. I
oh
took it
my
that
bad.
way.
I
Cause
no. I
I because the thing about it is I love you, and I respect you and cherish you, and it's the Kimberly Blacks, it's the Rodney Q's, it's the Jills, it was the uh oh, I can't think off here, but it was like that little group when we was doing our little crafting group. If someone was to say something, I really did take it to heart. And it's like, when you first starting off, it's like I was all over the place. I'm
but
still
I
all over the
wasn't.
place.
But let me say this, because I'm getting confused. If I motivated you and told you you needed to go live more, and then you started hitting live, how did you take it that I was being serious? That I said you going live too much? Because I was joking. I the one
I
who
didn't
told
know
you you
that.
got to. But I the one who told you you gotta hit live. You gotta go live. That's how you gonna get your hours. I told you that. So
Right. And
how
so when
would
you
I turn around and go, "Oh, girl, you got?" I said I can't keep up, which is true. I can't. I can't be there every time you
but
go
I wasn't
live.
expecting you to. And I
No, I
think that
said I can't keep up. Meaning I can't keep up, but it was jokingly. But I the one who told you to do so. So
see that's
no, I didn't mean it like that, girl. I was joking. I'm like, I can't keep up. I'm joking and stuff like that, but I the one who told you to hit that live button. I said you got to, because that's how you're gonna get your watch time hours. So I think you mixing it up. See, when I said if it doesn't apply, don't let it fly, because Haven't you seen me on a video? Haven't you seen me dropping your live?
Always,
Okay, so then I
always.
wasn't talking about you because I'm
No, but
still
no.
I'm still coming. But in a sense, it does fit you if you are not showing support because you do have to still support people whether they are monetized or not, though. You can't look at it like that. You
And
can't
you know
say
I come
because
when
I'm
I
trying to, what
right, but
I'm
when
trying
you
to say is, I said you don't have to, but you didn't listen to everything I'm saying. I said, I understand you can't, if you're making your own content, I've said this 1,000 times. You cannot be everywhere if you're trying to make your own content. I've said it and
facts,
I mean it. I said, if you really, come on now, you could still hit a replay on somebody.
right,
You could still
right,
leave a comment. You could still support somebody. So if you're
right.
not doing this and using it saying because I'm not monetized and I'm trying to get monetized, that's not cool to the people who supporting you. You can't
Ex-
look at it like that. You could still stop on a video, a post, a lot. You might not even we in different time zones. So when I go live, it might not be good for you. I understand that. And so that's not what I'm talking about. So if you are watching some of my videos, I'm not talking to you. If you do pop into some of my posts, wall posts, I'm naming several ways you could support. A wall post, I named several things. So you can't, that's not that I had to grind. How do you think I got monetized? By
right.
supporting people too. I can't say
I
I'm trying to
understand
get,
that.
hold
I
on,
understand.
wait. You can't have that attitude. Now, nobody, you got an attitude. I can't be there every day and I can't support a lot of people. But those true people who you know is backing you, oh, you should show up. I showed up. I was grinding trying to get my monetization as well 6 years ago. But I showed up still to those who were supporting me. So I can't use that because then you're going to lose. I understand the grind and I'm going to still watch. I'm going to run your playlist just because I don't write running your playlist. Don't mean if I'm going to do all those things,
Facts.
you can't put people on pause who you know is supporting you. You got to show up still because that's not cool. Because you know what happens? Some people only do that so you can support them. And when they get monetized, you don't see their ass no more. Then they dismissed you after they used you. I got that too. I'd been used a lot in my time of trying to get monetized. I was struggling with I was running everybody else's playlists and they were acting like they were supporting me. They were doing all that. And I'm not until some true people who are still with me today was like, you gotta stop. Don't do that. And I'm like, no, I want to help them. They was like, do it look like they helping you? So I'm like, well, I'm not like that. I'm just gonna help because I'm not like that. But sometimes you gotta stop. And that's what I'm at it with. I've been used like that all the time. So you got to get it. I'm not, if you feel like it's towards you, it's really not. It's towards anybody who's doing that. But if you trying to get monetized, do your thing. I told you that. Go live. Hit that live button. Drop them things. No, I can't make all of them, but I will still support. And if I can't, I'm going to run that playlist. And
No,
I'm going to do that, but you still got to show up for those who showing up for you. I don't
no,
give a damn if you trying to get monetized. You still got to show some love to those because as you dropping those videos and as you going live, you want to see those people, right? You want to see them. So that feels crazy if somebody come months after months and be dropping down and on every video, sharing every video, and you ain't seen them in 3 months. That's crazy. That's not fair. That's crazy work. Okay. That you gotta get. I had to grind. Like you're grinding, I grind too. I had to grind to get monetized. But when you see people who are really, and again, this wasn't what I'm talking about, wasn't directly for you. But if it fit, then that means something you're doing because you know you
No,
not there, right?
no, 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 no,
Or
no. And I
something.
know,
Oh,
Jill,
okay.
let me talk. Come on.
Sorry. I'm on mute. I'm on mute.
So this is the thing. I don't feel like it's towards me. I think for me it's just the energy. You have such amazing energy and positive energy. And I have been. Let me tell you, I sat there when I had my surgery, I was home for a whole entire month. And I used to run people's lists. Look, let me tell you something. I'm vegan, but I ran your chicken and turkey playlist because it was a long one. And I don't even eat meat. So I am, supportive and stuff like that. But I just feel I just hate to see you um focus on those people that are not there when you have so many people that are here who love you, who do support you. And I feel like for me, I'm gonna share this real quick. I had a situation where my best friend, something similar, not similar like what happened to you, but she was injured, right? And so everybody was pouring love out to her. And I know this happens to a lot of creators where when you first starting, everybody's gonna come. I just had a situation recently where it was this lady, she has like 10,000 subs and she used to get like, over 200 likes in every live and stuff. And now she's only getting like 16 people. And she used to get like 200 people in her live. And what happened was it hit her. And so I had to share with her. And she was like, and F people, not you didn't do this, didn't come about her. F people, and they not around. And what happened to them? And I was like, I said, no, 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 no. You can't focus on them. I said, okay, people come and people go. You know what I'm saying? And you're right, Jill. People do go through stuff and whatever. But at the end of the day, those that love you, love you. It's like, for me, I feel like you family. So you're not going to always see family, but you try your best. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, yeah, I know personally, I wish I could be here every single live, but I do. I catch people replays on, what do you call it, on my TV. So it was funny because I had a situation before where somebody came and it was like, I never see you. And I had to screenshot all those, when you see somebody playlist and you see all the reds, I screen and I said it to them and I said, I hope you enjoy this because I said, I'm not going to take away my subscription, but I am going to just step away for a while. And then they were like, no, 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 I didn't mean it like that. It's like, no, because it's like you assuming that we're not supporting you. And I know you know analytics. And I, like, you're right. We know analytics. So when I had all those views of people, 200 people that watch my short, like, it's no way you can have 200 people watch my podcast and only have 19 hours. That's crazy. That means they go on, they click, they make a comment, and they leave. But it's like, who you trying to fool kind of thing. So I do understand that. I think for me, it's just, it hurts my heart because I want you to be happy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want you to hold any, like the people that are not there, forget them, whatever. But it's just like,
But I am happy. That's why I said so you don't watch enough of what I say. I don't talk about this. I come on here, I talk about food. I come on here and talk about positivity. I come on here and motivate.
right. And
I
that's why
don't do so. Listen. So that's why it threw me off because you said every time you come over here, I'm talking about this. I'm like,
it
well, then,
had been because I don't
but
get to
I
see
don't
your
talk
live.
about, but this is what I'm trying to say. I don't talk about this every live. So that's not
No, no,
true.
no, I'm not saying that, Jill. Please,
And
please,
no, but I'm
everybody, I'm
I'm
not
not
saying that.
offended. But what I'm trying to say is there's reasons when you do start talking. And one was because of Brenda Clark's live
Yeah.
I watched just before I went live when I woke up this morning. So what I'm trying to say is you can't, I'm not saying I wasn't pointing out people, but if you are doing some of the things that how I take it and how I feel, I'm not saying F them. I didn't say, I said I'm going to show you how you support me. It's what I'm going to, how I'm going to support you. That's what I said. And it's only right. I'm not gonna be doing all this and popping up and every time you, yeah, and all that. Nah, I can't
You're
use that.
right.
And if I was there in your shoes too, I did it. I did it too. So I'm not, I can't, I'm not So I don't think I'm wrong. I've been here for a long time and seen the ups and downs. I've seen how people only use you just because they know you are a good supporter. I've been
Right,
there.
Rose.
And they only show up and they'll show up every once in a blue. That's just to keep you snagged in because they know you're watching all they shit. That's not equal support. That's not
No,
equal
I
support.
agree with that.
So yes, so I don't know. I don't know what everybody's doing, and I'm speaking in a broad. And if you feel like it hit you, then maybe something I get why you saying you're wrong about you. That's not meaning I'm wrong about
Let
what
me,
the hell what I'm talking about
yeah,
because
and
I
I
know
just want,
people are doing that. It's for a fact because it's being done to me. So
right.
I'm not
I,
wrong. It is being done to me. I see it all the time. So I'm not wrong. I'm speaking facts on what I'm saying. Now, it may be wrong for you because you know how you support me. So
right,
that's
and
what
I'm,
I mean. Like, if
well,
it
I guess
don't,
I'm just sorry that you're going through that because you
I'm
don't
not going
deserve that.
through it. I'm good. I'm not
Okay,
unhappy either. I'm happy.
okay.
What makes me unhappy is what's going on. And I said sometimes it does feel discouraging. Yes, it does. I'm human. Yes, it does feel hurtful when you showing up for people and they not giving you that same respect back. That ain't that everybody's human. You know what I'm saying? Am I mad? Am I hurt to where I'm feeling like, oh no, no, I'm good. I'm just gonna pull back. I got more people who I can put my eyes on, and it's too much anyway. So why waste your time going somewhere else when you could be going supporting people who somewhere else? You could be doing something else. Why put your time like that? So don't get offended. And I'm like, dang, I'm the one who told you to hit the damn live.
Well, it's just like this, Jill. I rarely get to catch. I rarely get to catch lives. And this Saturday morning, I was about to make me some breakfast, some coffee. I seen you was live. I said, "Oh snap! I get to. This gonna be a good morning. I get to go on and listen to Jill." And the topic was Mellow Saturday with the crew. I said, "Oh yeah, let me get this down." I'm thinking it was gonna be some like people talking about like what's been going on and all this kind of stuff. And then I hear that. The
Oh,
situation
okay.
that you went through. So it kind of threw me off. And then it's like I was like just like you said, you was Brenda, you came from Brenda's
Yeah,
live and
I
she was talking
saw.
about that. The same thing happened to me yesterday when that person who got all and it's like you're not even happy that you got 20,000 subscribers that you monetize that you be getting like you can't focus on that because you talking about okay I'm not getting 200 people in my lives anymore and I'm starting to cut off people. And then so when you came, I guess it just kind of triggered me. So it
I get
wasn't you
you.
personally said, but it's just like I come from some good I came, for some vegan food. I know you
But
got some carrots. I know you got some broccoli somewhere for me. Got some sides, Jill.
okay. No, I feel you though. Yeah, but no, the only reason why I started talking about it was because, I saw hers and she popped in the chat. And so I was like, oh, I feel you because that's crazy. And then we were talking about, I was responding to back to comments that was being made, what I was saying, what she was talking about, and I said how I feel. But yeah, but it's true though. So it's a different grind. Everybody got a different way of grinding, but I never once said you don't support me. I know you do.
Oh no, I never said that you didn't. That
Oh,
that
okay,
wasn't it.
okay.
That wasn't it.
No, and
I
it was
just didn't
just the
want you to be.
topic.
I don't know. I just and maybe like you said, I did come in late, so I just got this little part, whatever. But it was just, that's not
No.
what I came here for. I didn't come for that.
And I would never start cursing people and talking about, oh, F you and all that. I'm not like that. I'm comfortable with my three or
Nah,
four.
I
I'm
see.
comfortable with my 3 or 4 over here, baby.
Let me tell you, Jill.
It's
When
all right.
somebody came for you that time, Jill got a side. You don't want to put that side. She had a
Hey, global
whole okay.
mama. Now, and I'm good because it's just, but I get it. And I'm glad you came up here because this is what I always tell people. Listen, if you ever feel some kind of way,
Yes.
tell me
I
because
feel
I don't
safe.
know. I don't
Right.
know. I wouldn't know. And then next thing you know, you stop or you probably unsubscribe or take your
Right.
membership and all of
Oh my
that. So
God.
that's why I'm saying I'm glad you did come up here and voice your opinion
Right.
because that's what we should be doing
It's
because
called communication and it's called
that's right.
clarification. Because
That's
like I said,
right.
and then let everybody know
Right.
in the chat too. Hey, everybody in chat that I came in late and I just heard the end part. I didn't hear the part about the Brenda. I didn't hear
Yeah.
breakdown, whatever. So it's like when I come in here, and heard that part, I was like, what happened? Because I think it was another time. But see, it's not always because I
Mhm.
remember I was at work and sometime I catch you at work, you know, and it's when it was slow, it's been busy because we got graduation and stuff. But it was like that felt so good because it was like you were talking, you were you have people up on, and it was good. It was like hey, like a soap opera. You was just y'all was talking about stuff that was happening, and it was feel good. So I was just
Right.
like, okay,
Right.
that's why I'm
Yeah.
thinking that I'm coming. You know,
And normally that's what I do, but it was just
you do,
that, I just it was just what I saw and I was just in agreement and then it just went on
yeah.
from there. So, but I'm glad that you did that. And especially, you know what I'm saying, as a comfort crew, I call you part of my comfort crew. You know what I'm
I
saying?
love you, Jill. I'm not gonna sit up
Yeah.
here and just be like, oh, look, who's she talking about? Me? I'm out of here. I'm gonna take my membership and I'm gonna unsubscribe. Jill in her comfort zone. She ain't comfortable.
But a lot of people think that because some people can't communicate and they would
Right,
rather point fingers at you and blame you for
right.
something. That's because they ain't never liked you in the beginning, right?
Oh,
And you already know
right,
how I speak and I talk, right?
right.
You
Oh,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So
Very,
that's
very.
why if
You
you
don't
get an
hold nothing back.
understanding, if you get an understanding of who people are, then you don't take things personally all the time because those are people who ain't supposed to be here anyway. Let them go. Let them go. Let them move on. Take your membership. Take your daggone like, your share, your subscription. Go ahead. Go ahead if you got offended because I don't like to bite my tongue. Only sometimes trying to save face, but it doesn't happen a lot because I think
Right.
everybody should express themselves, but I don't ever want to insult you. So that's why I was like, damn, really? You took that serious? And I'm the one who told you that. But I'm glad you said
Yeah.
that because I would have never knew that. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? I didn't know you
Right.
took that serious. I'm like, now how you think I'm gonna tell you to go live? And you finally started. I was the first one up in there. I said, oh,
Right.
you went live. Yes. No, keep going live. Keep pushing, girl. I would never stop you from yes. If you want this bread, if you want to get monetized, you're gonna keep hitting that damn live button. And
I
that's what
remember.
you're supposed
I
to
re-
do.
I remember you came to my live one time and I made you a moderator. You said, what this for? I don't know how to moderate. I was like, nah, Jill, it's just easy for me. Like when people come over and I know them and see, I trust you. So it's like, I'm going to give you a jacket. That way, you know what I'm saying? You stand out
I get
kind of
you.
thing. So it's just like, it wasn't like, okay, Jill, get to work. You be like,
No, I wasn't saying that. I tell you're not the only one. Anytime somebody put a jacket on me, a blue jacket on me, I'll be like, I'm gonna let you know right now. I do not know how to moderate. I ain't big at that, so I don't know if you want me. They be like, no, it's just for support. And I think I told everybody that whoever gave me because I usually ask people, do you want to moderate before I do that because
mhm.
just so they're comfortable. But I don't know
Nah, and
how
you
to.
come over to me and I know you gonna get one, period.
Oh,
Sorry.
right. And I do know, but I do know that, I do know how to, I don't block and none of that. If somebody
Right,
disrespecting
right.
you,
No, and
I
I won't
know how to
expect
do,
you.
I do know how
Yeah,
to do stuff like that. If they saying
right.
crazy stuff as I have done, while I
Mhm.
was over there at your channel, deleting
Well,
messages
and
or
that's the thing
something.
too.
So
Like, say
yeah.
for instance, see, when you're a moderator, you can't. do nothing to another moderator. So say I know you, me and you've known each other for years, right? We have a relationship. So if you come over and you go, I say something, you go, Vegan, you a stupid hoe, right? I mean,
Mm.
I would laugh at it. Not that you would call me that, but I would laugh at it. But somebody that don't know you, they might try to time you out, but they, you know what I'm saying? They can't because
Oh
you
Lord.
protect it, kind of thing. So that's why it's like that's why I say I trust people who I know to have that, so nobody can f with them, kind of thing.
I get you, but not and then even with that, I just let people know I do not know how to do that. So I don't know if you want me to be a moderator because I ain't gonna be moderating shit. Yeah, because I don't know. I don't know. So I just let you know that way. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't.
Right.
And a lot of people will mod you up, to keep, just so you could keep coming back to, not
Hey,
talking
Bendit.
about you. Hey, Blended Healing. Hey, Mama Global, everybody who just came in. So that's what I'm saying. I just don't want you to think that because I know the game and I'm not
Yes.
talking. If it don't apply, let that shit fly.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for
I
letting
would
me come
never
up.
talk you. I would never talk
Right.
you out of grinding. I always encourage everybody. If you're not motivated, I'm trying to help you.
But
Help
see, this
you.
is a
So
conversation not just for
yeah,
me, but it might be for somebody else. Like somebody
exactly.
else might hear
Yes.
this conversation and be like, "Well, Jill, I can't. What does she does she feel that way about me because I'm trying to grow my channel?" I'm not saying like
No,
that, but
no, I
and
get
it's
you.
like
I get
so
you.
Jill's not talking about people
No,
who are
no.
grinding and stuff and they can come over when they do it's not like I never freaking come over, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want people to get the wrong idea like you just clarified what happened a long time ago, but
Yeah.
that was in my mind. And so to just have some clarification is like you said, if it doesn't apply, let it fly, and it's just like, wait a minute, but I do come when I can. I do support the channel when I can with super chats. I do have a
Yeah.
membership. Like I
Yeah.
am trying the way that I can try when I do get an opportunity to run a playlist. Even if and see the thing about it, people don't realize you can run a playlist and be cooking your dinner. You can run a playlist and be at the gym. You can run a playlist
Exactly.
and be at work. But see, I feel like sometimes people don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
But see, and this is another thing about it too. When I'm saying, because you probably didn't catch a little bit of what I'm saying, you do come through. You do, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I don't see you. So this wasn't referred like to you.
Right,
That's why I said
right.
I was talking about the people you rarely see. And then when you do have something, it's always an excuse. Oh, I don't like that. So I didn't watch. Why you even
Right.
bring it up? Like, why would I need to hear that from somebody I support?
I get it.
That's crazy. That's why I'm saying certain things wasn't for you. And then people know
Oh
who I
yeah.
don't need to name drop and stuff, but it's the things people do. Or if somebody you trying to grind and you see somebody always sharing you out or always there, don't think just because if you think of me as a temporary fig, I'm a buy this membership so she can shut up and I'm just not going to support. That's crazy.
I
That's
didn't
not
think people even
cool.
thought like that.
People do. People will purchase a membership. So that's their way of supporting. So they ain't never got to come to your lives or don't really have to support you, but yet you showing up to their lives. You showing up to
Mm,
their thing. And plus you got a membership too. So that's not
mm,
cool. That's not a nice feeling. That's not good. Nobody
right.
should treat anybody like that, especially if you see me, even if it ain't even every day. You damn sure know I done hit up in your, especially if you go live every day, if you post content every day. I don't.
Mm,
I don't do that. So
right.
I know you could watch my sleazy 2 minute short or my 8 minute cooking video or come and show up in my once a year poetry competition once a year or show up like that's crazy that or share me out support try to bring people over tell your friend and tell a friend go to come and watch it but I know you could do that for me if I could be in your lives almost every
Right.
time you go live or being there on majority of your podcast, your videos, your whatever. If you see me come near majority of the time, I know you could goddamn show some love. Come on now.
Right.
Cause
And
you
you got
know
two
what this
channels that you're
we
trying to build.
and I'm not worrying about it because I want organic. So that's not organic support if you can't support your person who you
Mm,
know is supporting you. Whether you are
right.
monetized or not, you still got to show some kind of love. And it's not just purchase something and then go about your business. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about for content creators who are looking for the same thing I'm looking for, views, growing your channel, the same
Watch
mutual
hours.
things, watch hours. I'm looking for the same thing. Just because we monetize don't mean we don't need watch hours. We still
Fact.
need watch hours to
Fact.
maintain monetization. So that's why I say you can't say because I'm monetized and you're not. I mean, I'm not monetized and you're not. We still need watch hours too. So don't get it twisted. Just because you
Bitch, we need it too.
right. We all need, thank you, Blended Healing and Dr. Soapy for the blessings. But that's why I was saying, I don't think I'm saying anything wrong. We, whether you monetize or not, we still need watch time hours. We
Yeah, yeah.
still need it. So it's equally. Rather, you still got to show some kind of love, especially if somebody is loving on you like that. If
Yes.
somebody is loving on you like that and you see them and all of that, you can at least show up. Or even then, if you don't have time, come back and watch a video. 2 months
Right.
later, come back and watch a video. Sometimes I just come through. If I missed a few of your stuff, you'll see me on a few of your videos. Because I'm coming back
Right.
watching because I missed them. No, I can't
Yeah.
watch all of them, but I can come back and watch when I do get a time and finish supporting over there and there and there. So that's
Right.
all I was saying. Is it takes a lot. So it's not about that. It's about how you support. But if you see and this is another thing that Green
Hmm.
Vegan, I
Hmm.
don't see you everywhere. See, so I'm not talking
Mm.
about you. Now it's a difference. See, you saying you hustling and you don't really have time, but I don't see you consistently everywhere else.
I get it
You see
now.
what I'm saying? See, that's the
Yeah,
difference.
you in these
I
streets
don't
supported, and
see
you see certain people in the streets right next to you,
exactly
but you don't see them in your stuff.
right. Okay, now we on the page. See, that's why I said
Okay,
if it don't
we on the
if
same
it
page.
don't
I get
fit,
it.
don't pick it up,
I
don't
get
push it,
it.
don't force it on you because it doesn't fit. But you'll
I
see
get it.
these people in these other people's lives every time they hit that button. But you
Mm.
don't get that same thing, but you in they shit all the time.
Maybe you need to have a pineness.
What?
A pineness.
What's that?
A pineness?
A pain. Oh no, it ain't. No, it doesn't even have. It doesn't matter if you're a dude or
Oh,
or a
I know
woman
guys are
content
out here be
creator.
getting paid
It don't.
so. Oh my goodness, they be getting $50, $100
Oh, I
super
don't
chat. I be
know.
like, whoa,
I
I
have
need
the
to get
best
me one of
lines.
them.
I can disappear for months and hit the live. Right. And it's understandable. People can't be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. But I what I'm talking about is something whole different.
Yes, global.
It's not being everywhere all the time, but damn,
Yeah, right.
sometimes that's crazy. And especially after you go somewhere every day and you see them everywhere else. That's kind of
Right.
crazy. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I
I
see what you,
see.
I see what's going on now. I see what you're
Right.
saying
So
now, and
it's
it's. I
different.
guess it
That's
was kind of
different.
off. Yeah, it was kind of off because I was like, yeah, I couldn't understand, like, but blah 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 blah. But no, you're 1,000% right because I think I would feel a certain kind of way if I'm out here supporting and you like we've been there from the beginning, and but you over here, but you can't go
Mm,
over here. And you know what? And
mhm.
in real life, I have a friend like that.
Or even
He
shout
never
you
gets.
out. or shout you out, or
Oh,
even say, Dad, you
right.
know what? So and so Jill's gonna go live, or Jill's going live, or something. But I get it because I'm not
Right.
that in crowd. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the in crowd. I
Mm.
see that with a lot. So this is not specifically one person. This is a lot.
Got
That's why I
you.
backed away from a lot of channels. Or
I
they'll feed
get
you
you.
bullshit as soon as you go in there. Oh, I mean, yeah, I was in your clouds.
Right. Well,
You
it's just
know,
like,
it's kind of
well,
like, okay, but why don't you drop down no time?
no,
Like,
I get what you're saying because
yeah.
I have a friend. She live out. I've been to her house like I don't know, hella times. She's never been to my house, not one time. It's like, why I gotta keep driving over here and you can't come to my house not one time, not once.
Mhm.
I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
So yeah, so that's all. It's just something like that. Support those who support you. I'm
Got
not
you.
going to
Yeah,
buy
I
a
love it.
membership because you brought a membership. I'm not going to do stuff like that.
Right.
That's not true support. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then you got to do so. That's why I keep thanking you guys, my members. Thank y'all so much for sticking through. Because usually I'll be doing stuff for my membership, but I was sick. 2026 came in. I've been sick, so
Right.
I've been recovering, trying to get up with that, and now I'm moving. So it's like, damn,
Mm,
and then I'll be trying to squeeze in, and I'm still healing. So I'm like,
got
don't overdo yourself. Do what you can, and then everything else will fall in place. And your true supporters know what you give. They know,
you.
my
Right.
members know I give it up. You know what I'm
No, you
saying?
do. Yeah,
And
you
so
do.
they understand, the real ones, right?
Right.
The real
Right.
ones know
Right.
that I do, and y'all just stay. And I appreciate, and I'm always constantly, that's actually what I came on here to do, is to thank. I was going to name off the people and thank y'all. I'm gonna do that on another line since I've been on here almost 2 hours now. And
Oh
this
my
turned
God.
into something else. But this wasn't meant for that. And I thank everybody who came through and blessed. But I'm glad you stepped up to the plate. That's what I ask of people. If you see something if you feel offended by anything Jill Comfort Zone or JCZ Craft Logs or more Jill, period, anything that I have my name sold to, and I do something, please speak, because maybe I hear you wrong or you hear me wrong. And that's why I was like, please come and say
Right.
something, because I need to understand, why am I wrong? And so that's why I said I might be sound wrong to you, but I'm not wrong about what I'm saying about what's happening to me. And it's happened to me, and I'm just like,
Right.
it's different. It's different things that happens. And that's why I say you missed part of the,
Thank you for
beginning.
clarifying that, because I would have, if I felt like, if, and everybody should have the be able to say that too, because if I would have just heard what I said and then like what and clicked off, I would have been effed up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
something said, no, this is not Jill. This is not what I come over to see. This is not what your content is about. That's why I was like, let me
Yeah.
say something. I appreciate you.
Yeah, and I appreciate you too. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying. I'm just reciprocating, if whatever you reciprocate, but that reciprocate comes to an end after a while. Like, I don't do on to others as they do. I mean, I do that. Do on to others as they do on to you. I do that, but after a while you just stop doing. Period.
Right.
Why even mingle? Why even support? Cuz that's crazy. Two wrongs don't make a right. So if you know that
Right.
person is really not supporting you, why even waste your time? Just because they come sometime, then you start coming sometimes. And then they stop coming, then you stop. No, after a while, if it's not reciprocated of what you giving out, just stop doing it. Stop giving it out. Period.
It
That's
shouldn't be
what I'm
fake
trying
or
to say.
forced. You come because you want to come, not because you feel obligated
Exactly.
or if you feel guilty. That ain't
Thank
what it's
you. And
about.
that's what I'm saying. That's when you start seeing true supporters, true people who really rock with you, because they're not being forced to sit through your shit that they really not interested in just because they want you to come back to their channel. That's
That's messed
not what
up.
I do. I don't rock like
Right.
that. I don't come to your channel because I want you to come back here. I come because I
Right.
support you for real, for real.
No, that's
But I
facts.
do want a little respect. I do want a
Yeah.
little love though. Come on,
No,
that's
it's
all
this
you can
right.
ask for. So no, I'm not coming just so that. But when you see everybody everywhere else and then that shit start wearing and tearing on your feelings. We all human now. Either you
Facts.
dumb or you just plain stupid. I mean, dumb and dumb. Like you gotta be crazy to keep doing that and giving people all your time when you could be supporting somebody else. No,
Yeah.
that's crazy. You're taking up slots of people who, you could be sitting there building relationships somewhere else who would appreciate my presence. And it
Got
will come
you.
in because, especially as content creators. So that's all I'm saying. You can't expect people to keep showing up just because you purchase a membership or just because no, that's not cool. And especially when you see me more than is a problem if you see somebody and you ain't been to their channel in months.
Right.
You don't even know what the fuck they got going on. Everybody going through shit. I was in the hospital. I was this. I'm not
I
putting that on anybody
know.
else, but I'm just making an example. We all
Yeah,
got something going on. So
exactly.
there's no excuse. And when I had something going on, I wasn't in nobody fucking chat. I was sick.
Right. You gotta take care of
You know what I'm
yourself.
saying? So I was taking care of
Yeah.
myself, but I'm just saying, you don't even realize that. And I be there every day or every other day or every other week. That beats that. So that's all I'm saying. I want genuine people. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I know
Yeah.
I give. And so I know already. I have that in my head and I sit back and I just watch how people move because people do know I am a good supporter. And if you realize I have fallen back from so many channels because I
Mhm.
get it. I get it. I'm not doing that no more. And I do support. So some people do that because they know you're a good supporter. So they'll show up here and there, like, hey, but they're not really supporting you. So the same thing, it's the same way you want somebody to be supporting your ass, you should be doing that to them. It's equally right, right? We
No,
all
fact.
here to make money.
That's how you build community and that's how you stay connected to your friends and family. If you never reach out to them, if you never just say, hey, whatever, or whenever you can, or support them when they're going through some, like my cousin, she graduating, but I can't fly to Atlanta. So I said, give me your cash app, I'm gonna send you something. It's
Right.
cheaper. But just like, but it's still like, I'm
Yeah.
letting her know, like, I'm proud of you. I'm going to send you something, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, oh my goodness. Now she'd rather for me to be there. But I was like, you know how much money that would be to catch a
Right.
flight, get a
Right.
hotel, get a car? It's
Yeah, you
cheaper.
gotta think logically, like you gotta be
Right,
realistic. That's called
right,
realistic thinking. Why am I
right.
gonna go
So,
broke and
right.
not pay my rent in order
But
just to go
for you,
travel?
But for you, Jill, it's like, okay, I might not be able to catch a live because I'm at work, but yeah, I can go watch a couple of videos and make a comment and let you know I was here. I love you. I support you.
That's what I'm just saying. It's not even like even of it, anything. But when you go dead and nobody see you at all, it's like 3, 4, 5 months later. But yet you steady see me all up in your chats, all under your videos or under your shorts or on your community wall, and you
Mm,
don't come and reciprocate. Not all that. I'm not talking about I'm a come post so you could come back. But if you see
right.
somebody doing that and supporting you like that, and that's like saying fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Until you don't see them no more, that's when you start coming back. Like, oh,
Gotcha.
hi, I'm here. I'm here. No, you should have been here. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Don't come because now you don't see me. Yeah, so Imma stop
Right.
doing that, and some people do that. They feel like they give you money, they'll throw money at you, they do all of this other stuff so that that's just to keep you from saying, seeing like, I
I
don't
don't
really
agree with you,
support.
Jill. Throw me some money.
I'm not saying that because that's still good support. I'm not saying it like that
Yeah,
now.
I'm
But
just
I'm
being
just telling you,
silly.
some people do things under different intentions. I'm not talking about
Yeah.
subscribers and stuff. I'm talking about some CCs. They'll do
Yes,
that.
yes,
They'll throw you
yes.
money. That'll take away from that. They really not supporting you. They want you to come
Right.
pick. Why they gave you money this one time, but they making money off of you every day. Are you in there
Mm.
liking and sharing and typing? You making the money every day. They'll throw you a
Mm.
thing every year, once a year, or something like that, and just little, and there don't be no nothing, but they making money from your views every day. That don't add up, and
Yeah.
they not even
No,
when they
right.
already know how this machine work. I want a fucking AdSense check too. The hell?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I
No,
want an
I
asset check.
do.
That's
It
why
makes
I'm
sense.
here. That makes sense. So make it make sense. So yeah, that's all. And I'm glad you came up here. So
I'm
thank you
glad
for
I did
coming up.
too. I love the couch. I love the couch. Just want to let you know.
Thank you. I'm glad you love it. It's comfortable.
It's
It's
so comfortable up
comfortable
here,
and
guys. This
it
couch is the
is.
bomb.
It is. It's comfortable. And I think we have to be realistic about what you expect. And I've talked about this so many times. There's different types of loyalties, right?
Yes.
And when it comes to business, entertainment, social media, friendship, husband, wives, all of that, children and parents, like all of that stuff, there is different types of loyalty, right? And it's
Right.
different types of respect and different types of support. And you got to see some things ain't just don't equal up. Don't say you that sound what when you first I'm glad you had to break it down and say what you actually mean, but I wanted you to be clear. Like, I know you're making content. I know you can't be every day, but don't say it's not fair because you're monetized and I'm not. That's not
Yeah.
you can't say that because then that's not cool.
Right.
That's
You're right.
not a
I
cool
was wrong.
way
I was
to
wrong about. I was wrong
yeah,
about that. I admit that. I admit that.
yeah, because that's not the way, that's not a equal relationship then. So did you
Exactly.
come like, oh, okay, so help me get my because like I said, I've been on that part too. I done helped
Mhm.
so many get monetized and I ain't seen them ever since.
Oh, that
I
hurts.
done help running playlists and running
Mm,
up my damn electricity, wearing tearing my goddamn electronics out and
mhm.
using my data and shit. But running and doing all of this, but would you do it for me? So for you to say that, and I'm like,
Right.
damn, wait, what? That's not
Right.
cool. That's why I said, well, then that's for you. Then if you
Right.
ain't doing this,
No, and that makes sense. You're gonna hold the same energy that people hold for you. Just like you said,
yeah.
you support those that support you, and that's fair. That's totally fair.
Yeah, because you can't think like that. You can't think like that. That would be so uneven. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait, that's like you telling your best friend, wait until you gotta let me upgrade first before I help you upgrade. No,
Mm.
no, man. How you what wait, what? So I gotta wait for you to shine first, and then why we can't shine together? How about
Right.
that? How you gonna put my blessings or my success on
Right.
hold until you get there?
It
That's
can't be like the crab in a barrel kind of mentality where it's like everybody's trying to crawl out. No, if you work together, everybody can get out.
yeah, right, right. And you right, just read my book. That's why I said so. You can't think like that when it comes to this. I get it. We get the grind. I don't know. Some people be getting monetized in 2 days. Shit. But
No,
that
I know
starts
somebody got
before a year.
monetized in a month, and I'm like, dang,
Yeah.
it's going on 6 years for me.
I seen it. But I get it though. But I'm just saying, you still have to show, you got people who will show up only for their benefit. And then they just disappear. You don't see them no more. So it's a two-way street. It got to work hand in hand. You cannot say, you know what I'm saying, that, oh, well, because you this and that. That's like, that's not cool. That's like you telling me. So what I'm here for doesn't matter. No, you got to get me where I need to be. I ain't got time to come see about you because you monetize and I'm trying to get monetized. So I ain't got time to watch none of your content. Hell no.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's when you
Yeah.
put it like that, that's crazy. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
Thank you. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Hold up.
Let me tell you, Jill, take this damn super chat. I'll see you next year.
Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, boo. Listen, I was like, wait, what is she saying right now? Is she serious? I said, hold
But you
up.
know, but you're so right, because it's like when you're typing stuff, you can't really express.
Exactly.
And you can take it the wrong
Yeah.
freaking way. So
Yeah.
but I'm glad you said, like, you come up here. I don't get what you're saying. And it is because the tone, you take the tone, however tone you take it. You know what I'm saying? So I do appreciate you giving me the opportunity. I'm glad we had this talk. I
Me
love you,
too.
Jill. I
Love
love
you
the
too,
channel. I love everybody
girlie.
in the chat. And you will make sure, like, just because even if you do, that's just like if you at your what do you call it? If I'm going to your house but I'm dropping off food and you're like, oh, somebody dropping me off food, but I never tell you it's me. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's like, let me
Mhm.
let you know, like, hey, I'm don't let me like years later be like, Jill, I was the one dropped off food. Bitch, why you didn't tell me it was you?
But you know, one thing about Jill, right? Sometimes it doesn't need, sometimes some things ain't need to be said. Like you don't gotta you ain't gotta shout out and call names because what you're saying, you done tapped them on their shoulder already and
Right.
they already know what they're doing. And sometimes you just like yourself, you gotta come up and hold on, let me clarify, because you do feel that. You did feel that way. You felt like I'm grinding. I can't be there, girl.
Not
You
gonna
did
lie.
feel like that. You did
I
feel, that's
did.
what I'm saying. So that's why, sometimes you got to explain what you're saying to so that you can see how it looks on to another person.
But you know what? The thing
Yeah.
about it is people don't even give you the opportunity to even have this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like people just so into their feelings, into their egos that they don't even say, I'm feeling this kind of way. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
they need to say, because if I would have said like a while ago, like, would that kind of hurt my feelings, you'd be like, oh, baby girl, I was kidding. You know what
Right.
I'm
That's
saying?
what I was like. And you should have told. I keep telling y'all, if I say something that don't sit well with you, I am not too proud to say my bad. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry if I didn't say I'm sorry. I'm sorry you felt that way because I wouldn't have thought you thought I felt like that if I was the one pushing you to go live. I kept saying,
Right.
push that button, girl. Push the button. What you waiting for? Push the button. And even though I wanted you to come on and craft, but you had to get in your own lane of what you
Right.
want to do. And that's what you want to do. And I had to respect that and come over
Mm.
and support that. Because I said, hit that button to get them hours, girl, because that's how you going to get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And then
Anybody
stuff
that's,
like
yeah,
that. So I
you right.
always tell you that. And
Right.
that's why
Y'all told me.
I never would have thought that you thought I was, telling
Y'all
you like
told me.
stop
Well, I was
all out
confused.
there.
I was confused,
I
but
get
you're
you.
right. You gotta get out these videos, F these videos. You gotta get out here. You gotta go
Yeah,
live. You gotta get these hours. You can still
yeah.
make your videos, but it's just like at the end of the day, you still gotta go out here and go live and interact with people and talk to people and have these conversations, see what's going on in the world, clear up some
Mhm.
stuff, let them know. And it's like what you're saying is not wrong, Jill. You just saying like you
Yeah.
look, the energy is the energy. You can't like you telling me, oh, I can't. It's just like if you had a what do you call it? Say that you sold uh um what's that stuff called? I just had some of that. I'll just make something up. Like you sell soda, right? You sell
Mhm.
strawberry soda, but I'm always buying strawberry sodas from everybody except you. Bitch, you can buy a strawberry soda from me. You know I'm selling. Why you going on there and drinking a strawberry soda?
Yeah, but you can't think like you got to think like we could both get it. You know, you
Right.
can't ask somebody to put their life on hold until you get to your goal. That's not real support. That's not and then when you do get to your goal, it's gonna be something else I gotta wait for. Now that you got to your goal, now you gotta keep it. Right? So now
Yeah.
is it that now I gotta wait again because you're never gonna find time. And if you make it that you keep letting people use you and have no time for you, but you got all the time for them, you're a fool. You're
Right.
crazy. So if it's the next thing, it's like, oh, wait till I get monetized. Then it's like, oh, wait until I meet my threshold till I can
No,
get a
yeah,
check.
no, you
Then
can't
it's
be like
oh
that.
wait until I get 100 members. Oh wait until I get
Right.
100 likes.
No.
Wait until
Right.
and then you'll be
Right.
waiting forever and
Ever.
still and you wasted all time is short and you
Right.
can't get time back. You can't get time back. You'll be waiting the whole time on here on that support. I ain't got time for that. You show me who you are and what you about, and I'm gonna show you what the hell I'm about. Okay,
Ooh,
and that's it. So I'm glad we had this talk today
me
because this
too.
goes for everybody.
Everybody.
Treat me how I treat you, even if
Fact.
it's unleveled a little bit, because I know we all got different schedules, different mountains to
Mhm.
climb, but at least support, show what real support is. If you can't
Yeah.
do that, bye. Yeah, if you can't do that, because I'm not
Right.
gonna waste my time. I'm not
Right.
gonna do that. The tit for tat, the tit for tat.
Well, I'm gonna always support those that support me and those that brought me up. Like I said, it's about
Yeah.
5 people, only 5 people that believed in me. And now
Mhm.
I'm at a point where I'm starting to grow. I'm starting to find my niche, and I'm like, yes. And you're 1,000% right. You have to stay connected with people. When I go to my lives, it's like I see those people, and they are like connected to me. But those are certain people. Like certain people like live. They might not F with my podcast. They don't.
Yes,
They only got
yes,
20 hours after finish some videos, but they love my lives. So it's like I try to give a little bit of everything. So yeah, continue to do
yeah.
your lives, continue to have your videos because your videos are those like even me, like I'm not what do you call it? I'm not I don't eat meat, but all my family do.
Mhm.
Send a link to my family. Ooh, look at this. This
Mhm.
would be a really good, you know what I'm saying? Like there's like you said, there's so many different ways of showing support.
Yeah, yeah. And that's something I do. Me too,
Yes,
Tasharia. I
wellness.
will play
Yeah.
I but people who really know me, Tasharia, they know that's what I tell people. I don't you may not know. I don't listen. I'm not going to keep explaining to people that I support you when I know I already do. I have nothing to prove to you. I have run plenty. I do. When I don't have time to watch your videos or whatever, I'll just go and sit there, even if you don't have it in the playlist. You know what I'll do? I'll be like, I ain't been over here in a while. And I just go down your current videos and uh start from probably it depends on how much time I got and how long your video is. I'll start from last week or Monday and come up to today and just sit there and binge watch you for a minute and just keep playing the next video, even if it's not in the playlist. I'll just so I'll know what you're up to. So I'll just go to your videos on your channel and just go, all right, I'm gonna start from Monday so I can catch up and see what Tisharia was doing or see what that green vegan going through. And that's why I can tell most people what you've been doing. Or I
Right.
saw this because I might can't go back a month, but I do make sure that I'm paying attention. Yeah, it's on 1.5, but I can still understand what you're saying. So I'm doing stuff and moving. Then I go to the next video, and that way I could catch up to what you're doing and different stuff like that. And then I know,
Right.
or how do I know? You probably shouted me out in one of those videos. I wouldn't know if
Right.
I'm not watching.
Right.
You
Right. Right.
probably won something. Yeah, how you gonna know if you ain't watching? That means you shouldn't have won a goddamn thing because you ain't even support. I'm just saying, I'm just being frank, and it's possible. I'm being funny now, but it's possible to miss something, to miss a shout out. Maybe you just didn't watch that video, but you saw other
Mhm.
videos. But people see that, and they
Yeah,
know that if you are a true supporter. So it's kind of crazy, that Tashiria, I know she ain't gonna get crazy if I don't make it for a week, because she knows I'll be there most of the time. Or you know
right.
what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy.
Wellness is a huge, huge, huge supporter, and that's why I F with her. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
And Tashiria.
Oh yeah, Tashiria, she is really, really she's a blessing. I'm just trying to say, it's very important to know who you rocking with,
Yeah.
who they are, how they move in
And
so
Tashiria is a day
you don't
one
have to
too.
you
She was one of those people that supported from the very beginning when I only had like 130,
Mhm.
subscribers, and encouraged me and was nice and it motivated me. Same as you, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
those people you don't F those people. That's not you're not gonna
Thanks,
get your
Liz.
blessing.
Exactly. So you already know how people roll. You know what they do because you watch. You feel their
Right.
presence. You
Yes.
feel their presence. And me, I feel like I'm not going to keep explaining to
Right.
somebody who ain't support. You just see less than me. Or
Right.
if I feel like I'm being misused or not really being, then I'll just move on. That means you're not for me. Ain't no need for me to get mad and curse you out. For what? Just move around. Stop watching
Move
them.
around.
Unsubscribe and go
Facts.
watch somebody else. I'm not going to curse you out, but sometimes people don't see it. So sometimes you do have to speak on topics like this because
Yeah.
some people don't see
Yeah.
it. And they don't realize that this is how you feel and this is what you're doing. And if you
Right.
only know if you don't be there and you're not really supporting that person, you know that. You know
Mhm.
that, so fix it. If you
Oh,
really want I'm just
right.
saying, if you really want that person's support, or if you really want my support, fix it. Fuck it. That's what I'm saying.
You
Fix
got
it.
24 hours, everybody.
No.
24 motherfucking hours.
I know I am for soldiering. Y'all know I always tell y'all how much I appreciate my members, my mods, my
Yes.
my
Yes.
true comfort zoners.
Yes.
Okay, my comfort zoners, I know who they are. Even
Mhm.
when they're not here, I probably ain't see them in 3 months. I'm not talking about y'all.
Yeah.
Things happen. People
Right.
fall away. I've been off for almost a month when I was sick. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's okay. And YouTube don't send out notifications all the time. Sometimes you get
Right.
notification you done went off 5 hours ago or 24 hours ago. Now you
Right.
getting a notification. There's different reasons for seasons, but if you
Mhm.
are already checking and seeing for a person, you'll run into it one day.
Right. That's
Rather
what I'm
and
saying. Today was a good day. I like woke up, about to
see
make some breakfast. I said, "Ooh, the comfort zone is on. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good day." And then the energy changed.
exactly,
I was just like, "Oh,
exactly.
and I think
Lord,
it
don't
wasn't."
move mountains. Just give me the strength to move to climb.
Ooh,
Amen.
facts, Kimberly.
But I
Yeah,
like this. It's like, exactly. Go where you are appreciated and not tolerated. It's just too much of
that
that on
part.
here. And I'm too fucking for real. I'm too genuine to be
You
sitting here
are
biting my tongue and
right.
acting like stuff don't affect me when it does. Or I'm not saying that I'm not hurt to where I'm a cry or get all crazy about it, but I feel some kind of way? Hell yeah. You got to be crazy. If you don't, I'm human. I'm
Mm.
not going to sit here and act like I don't feel no kind of way. But you can't keep feeling that kind of way and keep still doing the same thing. That
Well, if
means
you don't
you
say
need to
something,
stop.
then people gonna keep doing the same thing.
Absolutely. So you just got to take it where the punches go, and you got to teach people how to treat you. I don't give a damn.
Ooh,
I
I
don't
always
care
say
who
that.
it is. I don't care who it
Yes,
is. Your
right.
mama, your father, your children, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my
That
God, you're
you gotta
1,000%
teach
right.
people how to treat you, or they
Preach.
will treat you how they feel like you need to be treated.
Fact.
Okay? Or for their own hand. And then if you
Oh,
don't
she hit a
correct
nerve.
it, if you don't correct it, it's your fault, not theirs.
Right.
You must be agree to the treatment if you keep your mouth closed, or you continue to let it be treating you like that. So you can't be mad at nobody but yourself.
I like
Because
how you say fix it, because the
fix it.
thing about it is, I was looking at the Machiavelli thing, and they was just saying like, you know what? Don't you don't have to say nothing. You leave. People will eventually not see you, and they'll be like, "Where is Jill?" And then they'll come looking for you, and then they'll come across the freaking video, and it'd be like it'll hit a nerve. Like, dang, she right. Like I wasn't coming around.
Mhm.
I was buying her strawberry soda. I ain't bought one strawberry soda from her. Which, and
Right.
when I use that
Hey,
analogy, I mean
Vibrant.
just give you some support.
Yes,
Kind of
yes,
thing.
and I get it, and that's all it takes. Hey,
Thank you,
Vibrant.
Vibrant.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's all it takes, and that's all I ask for, because it's crazy, and it looks crazy when you start having people who claim they support you, but they be everywhere else, and you
Ah.
don't even see them, but you'll see them somewhere else every fucking day. That's
Mm,
crazy. I think it's
right.
crazy, and it's evenly. It's kind of like, oh well, I'll come over there and pay you a little bit, just a little bit, because I'm not really that. So just say you don't rock with me. That goes for even with moderate. That's why I said be careful when you giving out mod sticks and stuff. You should be giving it because they should be, true to you. Not just because you know it or
Right.
whatever. It's a
Right.
reason. They supposed to moderators have a duty, not just to be seen, and not just to
Right.
be doing. That's why I said that. Look, I'm gonna let you know right now. I do
Right.
not know how to
And I guess
moderate
like
and
right.
stuff like that, so that you don't. Yeah, I don't want a mod stick just to stand
Right.
out. I
No, and
stand out to
it's like I
stand
said,
out.
it's mostly to protect you. So if you say something like I know you, so I
Yeah,
want you to be protected. That's all. Like in your chat, I don't. Everybody know each other. Like I know I
yeah,
won't have people like. I mean, I don't come like, oh, Joe, I want a mud stick. No, I know that when I come
exactly.
inside your chat, like no one's crazy and out of control.
Right. So
It'd be a
that's
little
why
crazy out
I
of control
say
if
that,
we.
because I don't need a mod stick just to be
Right,
seen. I don't want to
right,
be seen. I want to
right.
support you. That's what I'm
Got
here for.
you.
I am not dropping in people chats to be seen. I ain't under your thing to be seen. I'm supporting
Right,
you. Whether it's
right.
a
I
post
appreciate that.
or it's a thing, I don't want to be seen. I want you. I'm
I want
there.
a
You know what
backside.
I'm saying? I just want to support you genuinely. You know what I mean? So I don't need that to say I support you. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
Because that
mhm,
mindset, because people give it out for wrong reasons. I'm not talking about you, but people give
mhm.
it out, and I don't give out my sticks for that reason. I give it
Right.
out so because I do want support, and I do need some help sometimes, especially during the poetry.
Yes.
Instead of me searching for people and looking. But if you can't be there for me to at least once a year, well, God forbid if something's going on with you, I
Right,
don't
right,
expect you
right,
to be
right,
there just because it's
right.
my poetry competition. Shit, I'm going through hell, girl. I ain't got time for that. I feel that. But I'm just saying, I at
Right.
least be there. And especially when you see people everywhere else all the time. I'm
I'll
talking
be
about
there in
every day.
the morning. Yeah, baby. With all that
It
stuff.
hurts. It do hurt. You know what I'm saying? That hurts when you see somebody everywhere else.
Yeah.
And it's not that I'm watching, but it's hard to not see. If
If
you're
those are
watching,
people.
you
Right,
ain't blind. You see them. You know
right,
what I'm saying? So it's kind of like,
right.
oh, okay. Damn. You know what I mean? Like, okay, after a while, like at first it don't bother you. But when let 3 months go by, 4 months go by, no support, but you there, you sitting there, you see them everywhere. I'm like, damn, that's not a cool feeling. You know what I mean? And I really do. I do know when I say I don't know how to moderate, it's that I'm usually on my phone. I'm doing stuff. I'm in the kitchen. Yeah, can I learn how to moderate? I can, but I really don't want to. That's why I said
Right.
don't give me a moderate stick. Cause I don't ask for it, and I choose moderators who want to moderate.
Right.
I don't want to force you to moderate. That's not what I'm saying. If you want to, I ask you, do you want to moderate or do you mind if I give you a moderator stick? But tell
Mhm.
me no, damn it. Be like, no, I'm good. I got enough. I don't want to mod for you. Just
Cause
say
Jill
this.
gonna make you work.
No, and I don't even make my moderators work. I really don't. I don't ask them to do much of anything. Vibrant do it because that's what she want to do. Dr. Soapy do it because that's what they want to do. Like that's what people are used to doing. But
Right.
you'll see them everywhere else, and they used to. Like Dr. Soapy, moderates for bigger people. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And moderates for several bigger, content creators. Vibrant is a moderator. So they already know that's what a moderator is for, right?
Right.
So they're just doing it. I don't ask them to do it. They do it because that's what they do.
I actually learned how to be a really great motivator on a certain, but and I learned from other people like Muffy. Muffy taught me how to be a moderator. Like when people come in, you welcome them. Like how we're having this conversation right now, you might not
Right.
able to get to every single person, so your moderators they kind of sit there and they'll be like, oh, um, welcome in, to let people know that they've been seen,
Right.
or like if they say something and they're like, oh, she can't see the chat, or, like just let the person know, because there's been times when people go like, oh, I can't see the chat, well, I'll come in later and I'm making all these comments and you're not responding to me. I'm like, well, why should I answer my question? And then
Right.
I'm
Because
like,
you
oh,
don't
she can't see
see
the
it.
chat, something's going on or whatever. So yes,
Or
I get it.
if you're out and about or you're busy, you don't have you could just see the chat. Y'all gotta know that
Yes.
these stream yards don't show all the
Right.
chat stuff. It doesn't.
Right.
It skips a lot of comments. You don't get every single comment. So if you're busy and you're not
Mm.
able to
Oh,
pull
that
out,
is true.
yeah, and if you're busy and you're not able to have a second device or to switch, especially if you're on your phone
Mm-hmm.
going live and you don't have able to get to a second device, you're not going to see everybody's comments. So it's not like they ignoring you. They just didn't
Right.
see your comment because it didn't come up on the stream. But it's
Right.
okay. So you got to think about that too. It's not that they're ignoring you. Restream and StreamYard be skipping. Sometimes it don't show you all of the comments that's being commented in the chat. That's why you'll hear people saying, let me look at my second device. And like
Yes.
right now, I'm looking at my phone and I can see. You know what I'm saying? And even
Right.
then, if I ain't had no mods, sometimes YouTube be holding your comments. So they don't
Child.
even show the comments. And if you on these streams, you don't see that they held the comment.
Right. Because it said little thing at the very top next to the crown, and it has like the little like balls with the string. If you hit it, it'll tell you like top messages are all messages, and you have to hit all messages to see all the messages.
But
Because
not
sometimes,
if you
but
not
if
if
you on
you on
if
the
you on
stream.
Restream, you can't see it unless because it's a third
Yeah,
party thing. So
yeah.
yeah, that's why you have to like have your, what do you call it,
Your
like your
second
phone. And if
device
you
or
ain't got your
something.
phone, I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm learning.
So but thank you for coming up. I'm gonna get my
Thank you
tail
for
off of
having
here.
me.
You're
I'll be in the
welcome.
I'll be in the chat.
Thank you, boo.
All right, bye bye.
Later. Yeah, so I'm so glad that happened, and I'm so glad that me and that green vegan got a chance to talk. And this is for anyone who's listening up top in the chat. If it don't apply, let it fly. And I hope you get a better understanding of things because it does get tired. And if you support, and then we're talking about, I'm not talking about new people, y'all. I'm not talking, it goes for new people, but I'm talking about you start seeing in older people who you support, who you've been supporting for 4 or 5 years or so, right? It hurts new people who come into your for me it does, because you get tired of people doing that to you. If you've been through certain stuff, it's about being wiser. It's about being wiser. It's not about, oh, I'm going to teach you a lesson because this was done to me. No, it's about being wiser, peeping the game, changing the way you support. And that's why I just don't do it anymore. I don't do all of that other stuff. It's about learning how to move smarter. I prefer regular subscribers instead of content creators, because content creators got to make content. And some of these, they are battling each other in competition. I ain't in competition with nobody. Okay. I don't want what you got. I don't want what you doing. I don't want none of that. I'm here for Jill's comfort zone. Okay. So content creators, some people are competitive. They here for the wrong reasons. I prefer 1,000 regular subscribers any day, because they free. They could come in and go where they want to. But when you are a content creator and you putting all this pressure, you expect people to be giving you all this support, but you can't even give it yourself. That's hard. So you can't expect that from another content creator, because they gotta make content too. So I don't want to hear because you're making content. Shit, I am too. But I'm still here. I'm still supporting you, whether I make content or not. So just say I prefer that I don't feel like supporting you. You know what I'm saying? And just keep it moving. And we could be real genuine on that line. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to kiss nobody ass. I ain't going to be sitting there sucking up. I'm not going to be giving you super chats and doing all this other bullshit just to be favored. Okay? I'm not going to be raising my hand just to be seen, dropping this and sending super chats, cash apps, and all of this, jumping up and down for you to notice me or for you to check my content out. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm going to treat you the way you treat me, and that's period. And after a while, I'm going to just be silent and ghost, because invisible, because I ain't checking no more. That's how it goes. But anyway, enough of this, y'all. I came on here for something else, but I'll talk about it later on another live. But I done spent enough time. I appreciate everybody who donated. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. And I really do. And thank you so much, that green vegan, for being honest. And coming up and telling me your true feelings, because hey, petite pre-retirement day. So I appreciate you on that note, because you need to do that. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I do, and some don't like it, and some don't like it. You wrong. If I tell you this is what you did to me, or this is how I took something, I can say I'm sorry. Like I just told that green vegan. I wasn't saying it like that, but I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry for what I'm saying, because I mean it. But I'm not, and I'm like, in a sense, yeah, I can't keep up with all those. So I was being serious about I can't keep up with you going live or dropping all these videos. I'm honest, I can't. But that didn't mean for you to stop. I was being honest, but I'm not telling you to stop doing that. I was just being honest. I can't keep up, girl, but keep posting, because that's what I encourage you to do. Keep posting that. So I appreciate y'all. So tell me what and I'll tell you what I mean. Either I'm gonna say I didn't mean it that way, or that's what I meant. Like earlier I just said that's what I meant, but I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings or saying it disrespectful. But that's how you gonna get your hours, by keep posting. And you're going to build a tribe or a community who can watch. It doesn't mean that I'm not supporting you, but you're going to build people who do have time to come and watch every single live and every single this and that. whatever. You'll build that. But if I'm a content creator, I understand. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm honest about my shit. And I'm going to say what I say and say what I mean. And if I hurt you, I'll say it. I'll apologize for how you felt or how you took it. But I'm not taking nothing back that I said because I mean it. I really do. So it's all good. I'm in competition for not to be a moderator. You know what? Hush for But anyway, y'all have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Thank y'all for chilling out with me. Thank y'all so much for the super chat, super stickers, for the blessings and all of that, and for the love. It's always a pleasure. Y'all stay sucker free. When I say that, I mean that. That's why I always say stay sucker free. I mean that shit. I'm so honest when I say stay sucker free. You peep game and move on. Move around. It's no need for me to curse you out or get mad or start pointing fingers or all of that. Just move around. Find somebody else to watch. And okay, their entertainment. Or even watch them from the cloud if it's something that you're interested in. I'm still gonna watch. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just took my bag and left. That's all. I just took my subscription and I took my thing and I left. Now, some people, if you disrespected me, I ain't coming back. Now, some people, I'll go to be nosy, and that's rare. Sometimes I will. I'll go to be nosy because I'm nosy. But stay sucker free. Stay sucker free. Don't let people play in your damn face. That goes for anybody. Don't put anything past anybody. If they ain't showing up for you and you showing up for them all the time, cut your losses. You'll save money, time, energy, and your circle will remain vibrant. Okay? Yeah, I'm using vibrant name. All right? So I do appreciate it. You're going to have to what? You're going to have a blue combat boots. Ah! You a mess, Kimberly. Look. Okay? She mean what she say, though. She mean what she say. You know what I'm saying? I already know. She don't want one. Secretly, y'all. Secretly, listen. Secretly, I think Foot Soldier really want a moderator stick. She just want me to force it on her, and then she gonna complain about it, but she really want a mod stick. You know, I think she do because she keeps saying that. That's between. Don't tell her I said it. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed Saturday. Don't let nobody stress you out. Treat people how you want to be treated and go where you want to go, God damn it. All right. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate it. Peace out, y'all.
Just take a look at yourself. Do you really think it's gonna help if you always fighting yourself, trying to forget how you felt? Just take a look at yourself. Can't even be your own friend, cause you're way too stuck in your head. How do you think it's gonna end? Nothing that